Pita bread has always interested me, but I have failed too many times to get it right. But this time it was different. I have had such an amazing experience of making pita bread at home with sourdough and that too whole wheat flour that has amazed me. The results have been awe inspiring and I literally fell in love with pita and I have combined it with lacto fermented hummus which I believe is the best ever hummus recipe that uses no oil and is lacto fermented, so it has all the good gut bacteria in. And when you pair it with pita bread, it is just like our Indian kulche chole. So do try out this recipe if you love pita bread or if you love kulche chole. So do write to me in comments if you want to learn how to make lacto fermented hummus. So for this recipe to make sourdough pita bread, I have used half cup of whole wheat flour and half teaspoon of salt. Now 1 teaspoon of olive oil goes in and then you will need to add 3 tablespoons of sourdough starter, whole wheat sourdough starter, and it is the same sourdough starter that we made together. Remember? If you are looking for the sourdough starter recipe with whole wheat, do check in description box as to how to make it right. Now you will need 3 tablespoons of water to make into a sticky dough. It will be a loose sticky dough and you don't need to knead it. I have not kneaded it. I have just spun it with a spoon just like a kneading mixer does. It's a sticky dough and you need a sticky dough to get pita perfect. Let the dough ferment at room temperature for 4 to 5 hours. Given the summer conditions in your area, you will need to keep an eye on how long your pita or your dough takes to get fermented or to get bubbly. I'll show you the signs of a fermented a pita dough. You will need to oil it and then you will need to set it aside for fermentation. If you don't have the time, if you don't want to make pita the same day, you will need to retard ferment it. Now this is what I meant when I said you will need to ferment it at room temperature, and it has fermented beautifully after 4 hours. So this is what I mean by fermentation. It has fermented beautifully from top as well. Now press it gently with hands and then press it gently. We'll need to release all the gases in our sourdough dough and then turn it into a round ball. Press it again. You can use oil, you can grease your hands with oil. If it is sticky, it will be sticky, and then you will need to divide it into four equal pieces. So after you divide it into 4 pieces, you will need to make all the 4 parts into 4 roundels or balls. Tuck all ends. Look how I am doing. You will need to tuck all ends inside and keep on tucking it. Roll it twice or thrice and then just do the way you make a roti ball, right? So this will create some kind of tension in it, and then you will need to let it rest for retard fermentation. I kept it overnight for 8 hours in the fridge, and in the next morning I just removed it from the fridge and made pita bread. And I started roasting my sesame seeds for lacto fermented hummus because I was waiting for the tawa to get hot. And meanwhile, press the round balls gently. You are seeing 2 balls here because I made 2 pita breads the previous day with the same dough before retard fermentation, but it did not work out. It worked only when I fermented it for the second time. That is, I fermented it, I went for retard fermentation for 8 hours. Then this recipe gave me the perfect pita bread. So I suggest waiting for retard fermentation or for a second rise. Retard fermentation will ensure that the bread or that the dough ferments slowly in the refrigerator. Now flatten it just like a roti, roll it out just like a roti, but don't keep it too thin. I have kept it almost the thickness of a roti, just little thicker than a roti. At this stage it must be on a low flame, but when you flip sides, turn the flame to high and it puffs up beautifully. And this is what makes pita so famous, है ना? It tasted just like kulcha. Please do try out making sourdough whole wheat pita bread at home, and I'm sure you will love it. You will love it with hummus, with lacto-fermented hummus. If you are looking for the lacto-fermented hummus recipe without oil, do write to me in comments. I'll surely share the recipe soon for you. And look at the beauty inside the pita bread. It is beautiful inside. You can feel the hummus inside the pita and enjoy it just like kulche chole. You will love it. Do write to me in comments how you find this recipe of sourdough whole wheat pita bread in India.